A very good morning to all of you. Children, I am Gagan Bhatia from Springfields Public School. I am your SST teacher. We are starting with lesson number 2 today, Natural Resources, Land, Soil and Water. The topic land was already covered by your Rama ma'am, and I am proceeding further with another topic of this chapter, that is soil. Soil means mitti. So let us start with this lesson topic, soil resources. Soil is an important natural resource. It is the top covering of the earth's surface. Soil profile is another topic that is given on page number 12 of your books. Soil profile is defined as the vertical section of the soil from the ground surface downwards to where the soil meets the underlying rock, as you can see on page number 12 of your books. Now children, what is soil profile? The soil is the topmost layer of the earth's crust, mainly composed of organic minerals and rock particles that support life. A soil profile is a vertical cross section of the soil made of layers running parallel to the surface. These layers are known as soil horizons. Children, as you can see the image of soil profile in front of you, which is divided into 4 parts. A part, that is topsoil, B part is subsoil, C part are bedrocks and D part are parent rocks. The soil is arranged in layers or horizons during its formation. These layers or horizons are known as the soil profile. It is the vertical section of the soil that is exposed by a soil pit. The layers of soil can easily be identified by the soil color and size of soil particles. The different layers of soil are topsoil, subsoil, rock fragments, parent rock. Each layer of soil has distinct characteristics or features. Horizon A, that is topsoil. Horizon A is the upper layer of the topsoil, which is mainly composed of organic materials such as dried leaves, grasses, dead leaves, small rocks, twigs, surface organisms, fallen trees and other decomposed organic matter. It contains about 20 to 30% of organic matter. This horizon of soil is often black brown or dark brown in color, and this is mainly because of the presence of organic content. This layer is rich in organic material and is known as the humus layer. This layer consists of both organic matter and other decomposed materials. The topsoil is soft and porous to hold enough air and water. Horizon B, that is subsoil. Horizon B present just below the topsoil. In this layer, sand, silt and clay are found. This layer is rich in minerals that leached from the horizon A. Horizon A and horizon B together form the true soil. Horizon C, that is rock fragments. Horizon C has very small pieces of rocks. The true soil develops from these rock materials. The true soil develops from these rock materials. Horizon D, that is parent rock. This horizon has unbroken solid rock material lying below horizon C. Now let us come to another topic, that is types of soils that are found in India. Children, there are basically 6 different types of soils that are found in India. Alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, mountain soil and desert soil. The characteristic of each type of soil is given in your book on page number 13 and 14 respectively. But to do the map work in your notebooks, I am just telling you how you have to mark the different types of places in your map. Starting with alluvial soil, it is the most fertile soil and is found in the plains of Punjab and Haryana. Second is your black soil, and this type of soil is found in parts of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. Third is your red soil, which is found in peninsular India, and for this you can mark Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh in the map of India. When I talk about laterite soil, it is found in the Western Ghats and in the parts of Maharashtra and Karnataka. Mountain soil is mainly found on the hill slopes covered with forest. Jammu and Kashmir is the best state for this type of soil. Desert soil or arid soil, as the name itself tells you, is found where, children? Yes, in the parts of Rajasthan and Gujarat. Now I hope you can easily do this map in your notebooks and stick the map in your notebook somewhere. Soil erosion. Do you know the meaning of the word erosion, children? Erosion means किसी चीज का खराब हो जाना या spoil हो जाना. Soil erosion is the process that erodes, breaks or gradually diminishes things down. Material from one location on the earth's crust, and with the help of wind or water flow, it gets to settle down at another location. There are different physical and cultural factors which cause soil erosion. The physical factors and the cultural factors are deforestation, overutilization of land, overgrazing, and adoption of unscientific farming methods. Now, how to conserve soil? जो soil खराब हो गई है उसको बचाना तो है. So what are the different types as to how we can conserve the eroded soil? There are different methods which we can adopt for soil conservation. The different methods are, children: afforestation, that is planting more and more trees. Avoid overgrazing. Children, we often come across many animals whom we find grazing in the open fields, but we should try our best to avoid them from overgrazing. Third is your rotation of crops, that is to rotate the crops every alternate year. That is to grow those crops in one year, those require more fertility, and to grow such types of crops another year which require less fertility, and so on. Water management. Water is also very essential for our lives. So we should know how to conserve water for the conservation of soil, because soil and water are interrelated. Last is your